Hello everybody, it's Suffolkblue, all the way from merry old England. How the devil are you? I hope you are well. Welcome back to our Attack of the B-Team Minecraft Let's Play series. Last time, if you remember, we worked on and finished off the storage in the here in the factory and did all the ore stuff. And I asked you a question. I said, did you want me to do agriculture or did you want me to do a lumberyard? And the votes came in, and to be fair, the answer was lumberyard. So that's exactly what we're going to do. And if you look across the water here already, there seems to be more trees. Let's go and find out what that's all about. Let's go and have a look. As we're walking over there, just to say a huge thank you to a Let's Player called Digimazter, who made a statue of me in one of his Let's Players Attack of the B-Teams. I think it was episode 52 of his, but I'll put a link on anyway. A huge thanks. It's just great when we Let's Players can sort of recommend each other's videos, and I certainly can recommend the Digimaster. So go and have a look at that channel. Go and have a look at all the stuff he does. A great Let's Player, very, very funny, I think. Great humour. So go and have a look at that. I'll put a link in. Thanks very much again, Digimaster, for the statue. I haven't put really statues in the game other than myself at the moment, but maybe I'll put a statue in here for you at some point. We're back. Here we go then. We're here now. So this is a forest area that I'm making for the lumberyard, and if we go to the air you'll be able to see it better, and what I'm attempting to achieve. I am not going to have my lumberyard underground. Oh, get off the ground, thank you. Am I have I got some sort of spell on me or something? Thank you. I'm not going to have my lumberyard underground. I'm going to have my lumberyard above ground, but I wanted it suitably hidden, because I want to give a feel that this is in a deep dark forest somewhere. Alright, and so what I've done is I've created this area, which is 31 blocks by 27 blocks, and I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll have to line the edges. Excuse me, I think I have to line the edges, and hide it away. So if you're walking along, you just get this feeling of a large forest. You wouldn't necessarily think that there's a lumber mill and stuff going on in here, but there is. Alright, and I've double tree lined around the edges of the area, so we've got trees on the inside and the outside. But I'm going to let you into a little secret, because we're going to be using harvesters and we're going to be using planters, and harvesters eat trees. So we really couldn't put trees on the outside around here, so these are actually not trees. They're not trees. No, they're not. They're carpenter's blocks. Yeah? So all of these around the edge are fake trees. It's true, excuse me. Excuse me. These are all fake trees. The leaves obviously aren't fake, and they may actually end up getting shredded as well, so we'll have to see how this works once we all turn it on. But this is the area I wanted to give myself. So in here, we're going to have our automatic lumberyard, so the planter, the cutter, the sawmill, pipes that will lead to the sludge factory, pipes that will lead to what's called a coke factory, which sounds a bit bad, but actually it's going to be making charcoal for the burners. We're going to have some apple ways going off to an apple cannery, because I want to make a cannery for food. So there's lots of things that are going to be fed from this area here. But I quite like it because it is within a sort of very defined area. And on the map actually it looks really cool. It looks like we've got a really big forest area, which we have. So yeah, so this is the area we're going to be starting with. Alright, going to go straight into this. I'm going to do some more tutorials on this once we're done, on some of the pipeworks and some of the tools that I've used, as you would expect. But to start off with, as per normal, I'm going to need to set out a footprint for the lumber mill itself. Just to say, this is actually dry dirt. You can do this by putting dirt into a furnace, and I just thought it gave a different look. I'm not necessarily 100% sold on it yet, and I may change my mind, but at the moment that's the pathway that leads into this. So the door's going to go there, one block end. So we can go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think, to there. This is just a lumber mill I'm building at the moment. We won't do all the gubbins today. It won't be a fully working model today either. So let's just start putting down. Now I brought a chest over full of stuff that we might need to use. Let's get some cobble in, because we're going to put a foundation in here anyway to start with. I've still got to bring the power over from the steam turbines. 5. Now 2, 3, 4. On these edges, I want the lumberyard. So that's 1, 2, 3, and that's 1, 2, 3. Ooh, 4. So door, plank, plank, wood. That doesn't need to be there. Go away. Yeah, better. So, what was I saying? Yes, so I'm going to have all sorts of things coming out from this lumber mill. It's going to be powering a lot of things. We'll have giving us hopefully charcoal for days. There's going to be 2 sets of planters and 2 sets of harvesters. One half will be doing wood and making planks, and the other one will be doing charcoal. So we're actually going to be having sort of a bit of mix and match, half and half. So quite a lot of extra industry is going to be created as a result of this. So there's going to be quite a few episodes probably just on the lumber mill alone. But I thought to myself, well, if I'm going to do it, I might as well do it properly. I could have done one underground, and again, if I refer you back to Powley52's response video to episode 16, I think it was, you'll see that Powley's was actually underground and quite contained. I wanted mine to look more natural, as in above ground, like a proper lumber mill, really. The only thing I wish is that we could do proper water mills, so I could have like a river flowing through here and have that powering the sawmill, but alas, apparently not. There's no such thing as water mills in this version, although there used to be in a mod somewhere that certainly did water mills. I can't use logs. That's the other thing. Can't use logs because we will be using the harvester, and the harvester will chop logs. So again, we have to use good old carpenter's blocks. Remember, that's a plank in the middle with sticks all around the outside. 1, 2, and I think 3 to there. 1, 2, and 3 to there. And the great thing with those is that I can still give them the texture of wood, but they're not going to be considered wood, and that's quite good. Actually, let's just do that now. So if I get the oak wood planks we're going to need, let's grab some more of those. Let's grab some, that's rubber wood, we don't want that. Oak wood, there, we want that. Oak wood. And then what we can do is we can come over to here, look down on ourselves, and by being at this angle, there you go, you wouldn't know that that wasn't what it was. So it's just a way of being able to still use the effect. Oh bugger! Still able to use the effect without having to, you know, lose the item every time the harvester decides to chop a tree down, because it will chop these down given half a chance. I'm going to go with oak. As I said, because it's a lumber mill, I'm going to make it out of wood. It's not going to be out of stone. I haven't made really anything out of wood properly yet, so here we go. This is my chance. I could put wood all up, but actually the roof will go on there. You won't see it anyway, so oops. Let's do that. What to put in? I think I'm going to put in... I'm going to break my own golden rule. I'm going to put windows or some sort of windows in by the edge there. I've got fences. Did I bring over some fences? I did. Not going to use glass. Of course, because they're carpenter's blocks, aren't they? How does that look? Yeah, I can live with that for now. I can live with that for now. Again, we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what I want is a half and half sort of lodge cabin. So some of this 5 and dump, and I can go boop and boop. Yeah, I think. Do I want that extra one there? I don't think I do. I think that's supposed to be a log. So let's take that out. Again, pop in our... because we're going to be using logs, we've got to pop in... we're going to get some mobs, so let's go and just sleep this off. I could get a sleeping bag, as somebody... as my Welsh friend reminds me, I could use a sleeping bag over there actually. Hadn't thought about it, didn't make one, so we'll sleep it off. There we go. It's fine, we can sleep this off. How are you all doing anyway? I hope you're all doing well. The new 12th Man Fan Jam was released today, so there'll be a link I'll put a link in the description. More Seattle Seahawks football talking about. If you're not an American football fan and nothing about American football, it's worth a listen anyway. It's a good laugh. It's me and a few friends from the States talking about our football team and the upcoming season, which is fast approaching. What else is coming up? I'm deciding I will do another tutorial, another how-to on some elements of this, so don't panic if you miss what I'm doing the first time round, because it doesn't matter too much. There will be a tutorial on the pipes. We're going to use a lot of pipes in this, a lot less conveyor belts. Oh, not a bat. Let's be a bat. A lot less in the way of conveyor belts, but a lot more in the terms of pipes will be for this particular build, which I think is going to be pretty good. There we go. Bump, and a bump, and a bump. And a bump, and a bump, and a bump. Awesome. We can go like that. Fences can go in there. In there. Yeah, I'm not putting glass in here. This is a proper oldie-worldy log cabiny type thing. Awesome. Very simple build this, not particularly complex. And then boom, 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 boom. There. We'll have this front part completely covered for now. So that really is the building aspect in terms of the footprint for the building. What I do want, though, from here, have I got any more cobblestone on me? I don't think I brought any more. I have to go to the dirt house and get... Oh, no, I got some. Awesome. What I do want to have, though, is that the sawmill is actually outside, because it's such an enormous piece of kit. So what we'll do is we'll just take out all this dirt. So the sawmill itself, we've already made the sawmill. Again, I can do a tutorial on what all of these different items mean and how to use them and what sort of stuff you get from them and why you use them. But I want the sawmill outside. Oops, not very clever. Let's go under here. So this platform here of cobble is going to be where the sawmill is actually going to be, outside of the actual main lumberyard itself. And then what I thought of doing is with this, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to have to move you out of the way, which is fine, out of the way. And, oops, 1, 2, oops, 2, 3. Does that work? 3? Yeah. Is we're going to have a roof on this. We're going to use some wedges for a roof, which is unusual for me. It's not my favourite way of roofing at all. I much prefer stairs. I think they fit in better with the look and feel of Minecraft, but it's fine. We can use them for this. So if we go and grab some wedges, we've got 32. That may not be enough, actually. I have to make some more. We'll start off with these, though. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And boom, 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 across there as well. And then we'll actually go around the corner. They are good that they do that automatically. It's handy, it's helpful. What we got wood-wise? I've got dirt, that'll do. So we're just gonna do that. Because the roof is actually going to go right over the top of the sawmill. Always happens to me, I do that every time. Come here. We are going to need to make some more of these, which we'll do. And what am I doing wrong? I'm obviously doing something wrong. Is it the bottom? Yeah. There we go. So this roof, although it has no walls underneath it, as you see, will stretch out like a porch, I suppose. But like a porch all the way across there. And all the way across here. Okay. Let's dig out this one. We're going to need to make some more of these. And I decided I wanted to use a different texture for the roof. I'm not going to use oak. Well, I will use oak planks, but not the normal ones. We've got a particular type that I want to use. Because to me they look a little bit like these ones here. Look, so they've got a little bit of a thin plank look to them, and I quite like them. So if we do them, let me think, we do them there. Because that to me looked like that's been properly hammered on top, yeah? And then, oh, have I run out already? How many did I pick up? Okay, we've got 64, that should be enough. Yeah. Go around the edges. Awesome. Okay, we're going to need to put another row of dirt in here, really, which we'll build on. I'll tell you what, I'll go ahead and finish this sort of build off, at least the build of the cabin to start with. And then when I bring you back, we'll start to look at some of the functions of this and starting to put in. We won't start any of the actual planters off today, but what we'll do is we'll place them. I'll have a quick talk to you about upgrades, because we're going to need to have some upgrades, and I have got those all ready to go. Where did I put the... Ah, there we go. So I'll get on and I'll do this and get this fixed up. Oh, wrong thing. And then I will be right back, and I shall show you the progress we've made. So I shall see you in a moment. And welcome back. So here it is. This is the basic structure of our lumber mill. Using, as I say, these wedges to create a roof. It's not something I like doing. It's not a look that I like. It's too smooth. It's too... I mean, I like it for this design, but I wouldn't want to use it very extensively elsewhere at all. We put in these little sort of, I don't know what you'd call them really, half roofs or little porches around the windows and around the main door. Obviously put a door on the door, made of wood rather than iron this time. And I've moved our chest and our work table inside. This is the space it's going to give us underneath. I like this look. I think from this sort of, the way you can do these with these sort of wedges, I like that a lot. And obviously none of this is real wood, this is all fake, so it wouldn't be eaten up by our grinders. But that is going to be our lumber mill. I think for this episode what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at putting in the mill, putting in the sawmill, I think. And then sort of going in from there and looking out. The next thing we'll then have to do is look at actually building our growing and cutting area, and then having to work out where the pipes are going to go to feed all the different factories they're going to need. Are going to need some of this stuff. So let's just grab the factory blocks that we're going to use, some of our half slabs, some of our metal frames. Might have to use some of those. Going to need item ducts. Going to need leadstone energy, which is, yeah, I still need to actually dig that in. I'll take those as well. Take that and a hopper. Okay. I need to dig in. I need to actually. Where is our steam engine house? Over here. So one of the things we are going to need to do. I'm trying to think where I think our energy pipes come out here. Maybe lower. What? That's nonsense. Can't possibly go down this low. Did I encase them in something, maybe? Where are my power cables? Wow. I did a really good job of building in those foundations. So good, in fact, that I can't seem to find the damn things. Let's go inside this building and find out where our power cables are, because it may be that I've encrusted them within... oops. Go this way. So we know that our power cables... Oh yeah, they are here. I was going to say, holy Moses, I dug those foundations deep. Wonder why I went quite so deep with those, I don't know. All the way down here. Let's fill this in again, we don't need to have this open. We'll only end up with mobs and stuff forming down there, making lots of unnecessary noise. Good, so this is where our pipes are going to run off from. So, do they want to go straight off from here? I suppose they do. How close to the... So we're going to be one below. Well, that's not going to be too bad, I think. So this needs to go across here. Oops. I was stuck in a tree. probably to here. That's where we need to go. And if we F3 that, we can see that we're going to be 200 by 468. So the X is 468 and then 200. So that's where we're going to be digging to. So we come across to here. So we're on 200, yep. So now we just need to go, whoops, where's me? From here across to 468 under the road. See, wouldn't it be great if in real life this is how power companies put in cables, so that they didn't close roads and didn't cause any fuss. They just dug underground and put the damn things in. 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So we should be, I'm not going to dig up though, but we should be in the right spot. Let's put another torch down at this end so I can see what I'm doing. And then we want to go that way, so let's find out how far that way we want to go. Oops. Oh, Vay. Come a better bat. There we go. So we really want to go straight under here. Actually, we want to be on 466, don't we, I suppose? 6, 7, 6, 8. We're on the wrong one. We want to be here. We want to actually be at 466. So 200 by 466. We'll go all the way through to... I'm going to bring power all the way through to this square here. So we should meet ourselves here. Hey, look at that. Marvellous. So that was a little bit too ambitious. We'd take that off. And then let's grab our leadstone. Go on. Yep. That one. There you go. So this is now our main power conduit, all the way from our steam turbine over here. Happily comes all the way through. I'm not going to know that's there, which is fine. And now pops up under here. So when we come to say, okay, where do we want to put a sawmill? So I'm going to put sawmill 1, 2, I'm going to put my sawmill there. That's where the sawmill's going to go, I've decided. 1, 2 in. Yeah, I think. I could go... Yeah, so we go put one... See, having just put... Oh, is that going to get rid of it, do you think? Do I have to do this, don't I? Yeah, better. There. 1, 2, 3, yeah. I think. Does that give me enough room? Because I've got to think to myself, I'm going to have a hopper in here which is going to be spitting out the wood planks. I've got to have a space to go out for the sawdust which creates as a result of this. I think that's pretty good though, so we're going to keep that. Let's take out here. And what we can do, whoops, is we simply put in that. Yeah, I've got power going into there, which is fantastic. And then what we can do is we can just put in, whoops, don't want that one. I need to go back in and put that back. There. So this sawmill is now in situ. It's going to be here. And then we have to work out, okay, well, let's just quickly go and turn off all the configs. And work out where things are going to be coming in from, because it is going to be automatically fed from one half of our tree farm. So I'm sorry, my brain went completely dead then. This is what happens when you're building and playing and talking all at the same time. Your brain sort of goes, huh? Let's just put down dirt to represent what these are going to be. So I'm going to have, I think what I'm going to have is I'm going to have, I think that's going to be a grinder there. That's going to be a grinder there. With a silver upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Apparently come across one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because that's what the upgrade will be. And then forward by 6, so it should take it all the way to the end. So our grinders are going to be here and here. This is where our harvesters are going to be, alright. And then we need, what we really need to try and find is where the best place to put our central planters are, because I want them really in the middle, because they have a sort of an area that forms around them. So I want them sort of in the middle of the area that I'm going to be doing. So this edge is going to be the edge, obviously, here. And so I would assume it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here. Give or take. Don't look too bad to me. Let's just count that out to the wall. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is going to be a silver upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is going to be a silver upgrade. Spot on. So we come out from our grinders by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Grinder over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's where our... Oops. What is wrong with my flying today? Bit of lag, I think, knocks you down. But that's... Oh. Did I not come out enough? Clearly not. That's where it's supposed to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the edge. So those are where our harvesters are going to be. Our planters, sorry. They're going to be planting with an increased range, and we shall put all the trees in there. And our harvesters are going to be here, also of an increased range that should be able to reach all of those. Spit out. Ooh, here they come. Here come the spiders already. Spit out all the wood. Get it over into either a sawmill or into the coke factory. Or the coke is is all about burning wood twice and having charcoal. So basically we'll call it the charcoal factory then. We're going to have it in the charcoal factory, which will produce all the charcoal and then pump it through to the steam engines, which in turn will then give us constant power, especially when we upgrade our... let's get rid of that, we don't need that on now. When we upgrade our power conduits in due time, a power cell, sorry, in due course, it'll be will be giving us power for days. Let's get back over there. Back, please. Thank you. Bit of lag still. Marvellous. Yes, so where those dots are is where we're going to have... Now we need to get power to those as well. So again, I can hear a spider. Where are there they are. Can't get over the fence though, so they should be alright over there. Let's dig in. Let's find out how far... Well, we can dig this out, but too high. That's fine. And there. To there. To there. So power, we're probably going to need to make some more of these. In fact, we absolutely are going to need to make some more of these. We can go and do that. In fact, I'll go and do that in a second off camera. So power from our main is going to come all the way down here to there. And then we'll have one harvest. Actually, that's going to go one deeper. So I won't put the other one in yet, but I'll do that in a second. So power's going to come in here. Oh! See now, really? You must have hunted me out, little man. Oh, did you fall in a hole? Did you fall in a hole? Get out of my power cables with your golden armour. Idiot. Yeah, so we're going to have to go one deeper with our power cables there because we want our planter to be one underground. I think... So if I was to put one in there, it would be... Yeah, it would be on top, which would be no good. So we'll take these out really quickly. And then we'll go one deeper. I'll have to go and make some more power cables. We'll go and do that. But this is the first part of any build that I do, is I put the power in. And I said that in the last episode as well, when we built the other ones. And it is true. Always put the power in first. It just makes it much easier to know where where things are going to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll put this power cable in, and I will be right back. And welcome back, everybody. We have done a bit more work. Now I'm going to talk you through from the air, really. You can see the power cables. Alright, so there's power cables that are running off here, which are going to our harvester on that side and a harvester on that side. The power cable, obviously, we laid right at the beginning, which is the main power one that's going through here and running off to our planter one there and a planter there. Okay, so power is in and they're all powered, and obviously right under the middle of all of that is our sawmill, so that's got power over here. This will have power once we put that on the top of there. Same on this side. Now, the other thing to think about is that I've got two other things I need to really do here. This here needs an output. Well, it's going to have pipes which are going to come out the back of it here, and I'm going to have these pipes disappear underground. They're actually going to come down here and here, and they're going to run parallel with our to here. Or shall I have them going up there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to be a bit crazy. I'm going to put in, I'm going to put in our power cable. Oops. Oh, it was lag. I'm going to put our power cable in one lower. Like that. And then I'm going to fill that in, and then I'm going to take this bit out here. Obviously this one's going to have to go back in here, otherwise we won't be able to power the saw. But we've now got a space here, yeah? So our pipe, our output from is this one the best one to do? Yes, I think it is. So the output from this one is going to come down here and be fed into via a pipe here our sawmill. So there'll be a pipe coming down here to here to here, oops, all the way along to the back of our grinder. Alright, so that will allow me to automatically send the wood and such down this pipe into here. Now we have the other thing, which is, okay, well, what else is this going to give us? We can also shred the leaves, we can capture the saplings, capture the apples and such forth, and we want to capture those too, so that I can send them back down to refill our planter here, as it's using saplings up, as it's replacing them. So we need to do that as well. So there's going to be some more pipes to go in here, and I'll probably do a full tutorial on some of these, I think, to be honest, because there's a lot of them. But the other thing we get from this is sludge. We get an output of very nasty, toxic, horrible sludge. We need to do something with that. So we're going to have fluid ducts come out of here, come underground, and they're going to travel all the way down to here. To here, because this piece of land here is going to become our sludge boiler. We'll design a proper sludge boiler, we'll put it in some proper casing so it can't affect us and damage us. It'll have two large tanks which will be holding lots of sludge, and it'll have massive output of dirt and such forth, which we'll probably send directly into our dirt house somehow. But this little bit of land here I thought would be very nice to make our sludge boiler. And what we've got on the other side, exactly the same. So from this planter here, or this harvester here, sorry, sludge will come down here. Now you notice here we've got a power cable which is stretching across. We're actually going to go under that with the pipe work and back out to, that's our dirt path. Where's the hill? Here it is, to there. So both sludge outputs will come from here, go underground and be pumped to there. So that's one task we've got to do, is build our sludge boiler. One side of this here is going to have an apple yard, like a barn full of apples. This one over here is going to have our coke works or our charcoal works, because the output from that is going to get fed directly into our steam turbine. So it makes sense to have this one to be our burner. So everything that this one harvests is not going to go to our sawmill. It's going to be coming straight into here and turned into charcoal, and then shipped over to that steam turbine over there. So I hope this gives you I hope this gives you a bit of a feel of what we're doing. All right. I know there's an awful lot going on today, but this is the look that we're going to have. So if you can imagine, our sawmill's going to be here, auto fed in here, auto drop out. I'll show you that when we do it next time, I think. But yeah, I think this is going to do it for now. I don't want to do too much in one day because it's going to get really complex with an amount of pipe work we're going to have in here. But safe is to say, it's going to look very aesthetically pleasing. It's going to look pretty. It's certainly going to be functional. It's certainly going to have all the automation and the technology I wanted to put in. I'll just have it hidden away. Alright, so when you come back next time, we'll do some more work on this. Once again, thanks to the Digimaster for the statue. Go and have a look at his episodes and subscribe to him. And if you want your statue in his world, you just have to subscribe to him and give him your Minecraft name, and he can put you into the Hall of Subscribers, which is going to be fantastic. So thanks very much for watching. I know this has been a bit in a lot of buildy, but hopefully you like the look of this building. It is a log cabin. It is a lumber mill. If you want to add any comments, please do. If you haven't subscribed, please also subscribe, like, share, all that great stuff. We're up to 21 subscribers now. Thank you so much. Let's try and get to 30. It would be awesome if we can try and get to 30 on some of these. So I will see you next time for more Attack of the B Team. Take care. See you later. Bye-bye.